Hello everybody, it's Dio here from Firm But Fair Gaming, bringing you another Bellwright video. Today we are talking about the Trapper's Hut. So this is a tier 1 building that you can build at the start, and this will help with your food intake for your village. So the hut needs to be researched, it's not one of the default buildings. And basically this is the only thing that we can do for hunting. So we can put down the small traps that you get from the first quest when you get Luvamir and learn how to craft. And of course, this is going to trap rabbits, which is going to give us a small piece of raw meat and some pelts. So basically, when you build it and you come over to it, it's pretty easy to manage. It shows a list of the traps that you have, and it shows you their current status. So we have one broken one, a couple missing bait, and here we can pick what bait we want to put in it. At the start, we're probably just going to want to use both either a mushroom or a berry to keep it populated with food to trap the rabbits. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have somebody assigned to it. So we have it set up as a priority 5 here. I actually want to move that up because I want to make sure that they are constantly replenished. So broken ones repaired and baited, and to make sure that they go and harvest it quickly enough that the food doesn't spoil that's inside, because that can be a thing. If your workers take too long to get out there, the food could spoil, and then you're just going to have pelts. And of course, we want to have the small piece of raw meat because we want to start cooking it and increasing our food supply that way and getting a little bit better food from the get-go. So what you'll want to do as he comes back, what is he delivering? What did he deliver? He delivered a piece of meat, and then he took off with one of the small traps. So basically what he's going to do is he will come there. You need to have the traps already made. So if I go to my simple workbench, I have a top up. I always want to have 5 in stock. So we only have 2 in stock, so that means somebody will come along and try to make more as soon as we get the resources available, and they'll start doing that. So he's got the trap, comes over, he picked up some berries, and now he's going to go out to the traps, and this is what they do. So he's going to put the new bait down onto the new traps, and he will replace the broken one, and that is basically what they do. And then he'll collect any of the dead carcasses that are there, and yeah, and this is it. So they won't put down any new ones. So if you want to have more traps placed, so I only have 3, and really I should have about 6 to 10. I think that is kind of the magic number. I think like if you had one person solely dedicated to traps, that they'd be able to manage about 10 of them. So here is my traps. There's no bait on them. He's going to replace that broken one. I'm actually going to put down my trap here because I want to have more than just the 3. And you kind of want to put it down near where there's like some bushes and stuff like that, so that when they regrow, you can just quickly add a bait to it for when you initially place it before they start looking after it. So here he comes here through the trees, and we're just going to watch him work and see what he does. So he's got the broken one. He's going to replace that. There we go. Now he's going to add the bait. 1 bait, 2 bait, and he didn't bring enough bait with him for the first trap. I mean, that's just poor planning on his part. But now he's off to do more, I don't know, get more supplies. But anyway, so that's pretty much how it works. You want to make sure you have a worker dedicated to it. So this is just a starter village that I have for when doing some early game content. So you want to, in my other one, when you get more and more people, I would have a single person focused only on doing the traps, so then I would turn everything else off and have them only on to maybe delivery and the hunting to make sure that they're constantly going to the traps to pick up the meat in time. And then you want to have delivery so that they're going to deliver the meat from the trapper's hut over to the stockpile, so then it's there so you can easily throw it on the fire and cook it. When you do put down a new trap, as you can see at the trapper's hut, it has the other 2 options back on, so you can of course do this remotely and turn it off. So I, of course, like I mentioned earlier, only want to operate with the mushrooms and the berries at the start. I'm going to save on the trip and move this over. As you can see, there's excuse me, some game caught, so he will move back out there and go collect the game, and that is just how it works. So it's pretty sweet that way. So in a nutshell, the building is pretty sweet from the get-go because we do get a lot of pelts, so that'll help with early armor as well as some tech and crafting. And also the food supply that we get from the cooked small piece of meat is you get 23 and 23. If I had a smoker, I could throw it on the smoker, and then that will be even better. I believe then we get even more health. No, not as much stamina increase from that, but it is a great way to start giving yourself some food for before like you go hunting deer and all that stuff. This is just a nice complementary way to get more stats and more food into your populace of the village or for yourself, and it's actually pretty easy to maintain. Set up the top up order for the crafting. They go and craft a bunch of traps, go and place them. So like I usually have 2 locations, so I usually put about 5 here, and then I would go and put another 5 over here, or you can even do some over here. Oh, like you want to be close to your base, like not too far for a walk, but a little bit further away than where you're going to clear out all the trees from your lumber yard. But anyhow, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit now, so that is all there is into the trapper's hut. If you don't really need to have more than one of them to run efficiently, just assign one worker to it and they will take care of up to 10 traps. If you want to run more than that, then you'll need 2 workers operating out of the trapper's hut. And that's all I got to say about it. So anyhow, I'm going to wrap up here. So if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, share, and subscribe. We always appreciate that. And don't forget to check out our other videos. And until next time, happy trapping.